Hey YouTube, Leon Adams with Superior Security Concepts coming to you with another great video on home defense. So today we're talking about using a shotgun for home defense. One of the biggest caveats with the shotgun for home defense, especially the standard tube-fed shotgun, magazine tube-fed shotgun, is that you are limited with capacity on how many rounds you can have on hand in the shotgun as it comes fresh from your retail supplier out of the box. Depending on the type of shotgun that you have, whether it's a standard shotgun set up for hunting or a shotgun that's dedicated for home defense, your magazine capacity could be as little as 3 rounds to usually somewhere around 9 rounds with an extended magazine on a shotgun with a longer barrel and longer magazine tube. Looking at the news clips and analyzing the way home invasions occur, the way they tend to happen in today's time frame, you usually will end up with more than one home invader entering the home.
You can see the suspects pull up in their car. One of the would-be home invaders fires a shot as he runs into the garage.
So you need to have, if your weapon of choice for defending your home is your shotgun, you need to be able to maximize it and have it designed and set up so that it's able to handle dealing with multiple attackers. There's several ways that you can do that, and we're going to discuss a few of them and show you some simple options that you can use to set your shotgun up and make it more advantageous to you as your home defense tool for dealing with multiple attackers entering your home. So here you see on the table in front of me is a Mossberg 590A1 with a few accessories on it. Today's focus is going to be on ammunition selection and what you can use to bump the advantage more in your favor when using your shotgun for home defense, even with magazine tube limiting your capacity. So what we have here on the table is number 4 buckshot, which in my opinion is one of the better loads for home defense. Next to it we have the mini buck, which is a 2 1/4 inch buckshot shell, and that's in 12 gauge. We'll be doing some patterning with that today as well, see how that performs, and I'll explain the advantage in using that. And then moving down, you see even smaller, the 1-inch shot shell by Aguila, which you can get in buckshot, and we'll be doing some pattern testing with that today as well to see how it performs, and I'll explain the advantage in using that as well. Okay, so one of the first things we're going to talk about that you can do to maximize the potential of your shotgun for dealing with multiple adversaries entering your home, multiple home invaders entering your home, threatening to hurt you, hurt your family, is sort of more or less equalize the opportunity to be able to adequately have enough ammunition on hand in your fighting weapon to be able to deal with multiple attackers. Okay? One of the easiest ways to do that without having to do any modification whatsoever to your shotgun is to make a good choice on your shot shell, your defensive shot shell type. Okay? As we started off the video showing, I had a variety of different shot shell lengths, and more so than dealing with shot size, which we'll get into in another video, I want to talk about shot length. Now, your shotgun shells generally come in standard lengths of either 2 3/4 or 3-inch shells in a wide variety of different shot sizes, from hunting to personal defense. The most common of them is the 2 3/4 inch. In your standard size shotgun, such as your Remington 870s, your Mossberg 500s, Mossberg 590, etc. In my case, Mossberg 590A1. with an 18-inch barrel. You'll find that in most cases, using a 2 3/4 inch shot shell, you'll run into basically a 7-round capacity in that shotgun. So we're talking about shotgun as it comes out of the box, 18-inch tube. With the 590 A1, it gives us, with a 2 3/4 inch shell, a 7-shot capability. Okay. By going down to the mini buck, which is 2 1/4 inches, I increase that to 9 rounds in the tube. So it gives me an additional 2 rounds just by changing the length of the shot shell. Now, yes, you reduce the number of shots coming out of the shell, etc. But if you were using a handgun, you would be shooting one projectile at a time. So you still have the advantage of multiple projectiles coming out of your shotgun and increasing the number of rounds, number of shots that you have in that shotgun. With 9 in the tube and 1 in the chamber, you're up to 10-round capacity in that shotgun just by changing ammunition without any modification to the gun. With your modern automatic shotguns such as your Sega, you're at their capacity with their standard magazines. Most of your Sega shotguns are coming with 10-round, max 12-round magazine systems in them. Just by changing your ammunition, doing nothing else, you are now matching that magazine capacity in your tube from your shotgun. Yes, you still have to deal with the issue of they can change mags faster than you can, but there are a lot of advantages that you have shooting your tube-fed shotgun that they don't have, such as rapid transition from buckshot to slug, etc., for those critical moments when you may need to make that more accurate shot and need a single projectile. We'll get into that in another video. So, again, just by reducing your shot length, you can increase the magazine capacity, increase the amount of ammunition you have on hand in the shotgun to defend your home against multiple attackers. That's with the 2 1/4 inch shot shell. With the 1 inch, check this out, you now bump that up to 12 rounds in the magazine tube. 12 rounds in the magazine tube, plus 1 in the chamber, giving you 13 rounds at the ready that you can use to defend your home with against multiple attackers. Okay? And we haven't even talked about adding shot shell holders on the side of the shotgun, etc., or bandolier on your person for additional magazine capacity or additional ammunition capacity. We're just talking what you have in the tube at the moment ready to use to defend your family with. Okay? And the benefit of using a tube-fed shotgun, or one of the advantages of using a tube-fed shotgun, is 9 out of 10 times you put something in there, it's going to feed. You will not get this to feed out of a semi-automatic shotgun, such as your Segas, which are magazine-fed, or even your tube-fed semi-automatic shotguns, such as your 1170s, your Benellis, etc. You'll find where they do not adequately feed and fire mini shells adequately. The reliability for them to do so is greatly reduced. You won't run into that with a tube-fed shotgun. And we'll demo that in just a minute on the range, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, as we were just discussing, to give you a more visual bird's eye view of what we were talking about with increasing the capacity that you have on hand to deal with multiple attackers entering your home in a home invasion style robbery, or that 3 o'clock in the morning hearing your back door or front door, because they're pretty freaking bold and daring in this day and age. This kind of gives you a better idea of what I mean when I say you can increase your capacity in your fighting tool right there and then. Over here you have the standard 2 3/4 inch buckshot. And that gives you 7 in the magazine tube, 1 in the chamber, giving you 8 rounds at the ready. And that's your most common shotgun shell size that you see right there. By going down to the 2 1/4 inch, you increase that to 9 rounds in the magazine, 1 round in the chamber, giving you 10 rounds at the ready to defend your home with. Moving over to the 1-inch, you bump that up to 12 rounds in the magazine tube, 1 round in the chamber, giving you 13 rounds for being prepared for that jackass, that criminal element entering your home, and you having to defend yourself adequately and having enough ammunition on hand in the shotgun to be able to do that. Okay? Now, I want to point out that I'm not so much promoting that particular brand as I am promoting the idea behind checking out different size shots and seeing how they work for you in your shotgun, irrespective of the brand. You can find those mini shells in a wide variety of different brands. Today I'm using Mini Buck and the Aguila in the 2 1/4 and the 1-inch size. You also have brands like Centurion, etc., and other brands on the market that produce mini shot shells. So forget the brand name at the moment. What I'm looking for you to check out is the shot size and the overall shot length. Excuse me, not shot size, the shot length, and see how they work for you with your self-defense plan for being able to protect your family adequately.